Hi there, once again. We are going to the Ishuma Blue Eyes deck this time. Interesting start. But I would like more early game options, and this is much better. We do have the Naga Tactician available. However, we are fighting another Ishuma. This is not going to go very well. Let's see what we can do. We can block that, which would be a reasonable thing to do at the moment. So I think I'm going to. Because now, if he attacks that, it dies. And if he doesn't, he's going to move it out of the way, as one might expect. However, we can kappa that as well. And we should probably do so. He does have water magic available, as myself, but I don't have any. Which means he can AoE with his water spout. Well, what we are definitely going to need to do is get more might and play for time, I think. My big mistake with this deck is always to not play for time. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get in a position where I have an advantageous board presence. Unfortunately, he's going to Firebolt one of these dead, probably the Kappa, because that gets rid of a more major threat, and then he'll have that on the field to continue doing damage. Whoever gets that out on the field first is a pretty good winner. Unfortunately, fortunately for me, he decided to kill that off. But next turn he'll be able to kill off my Kappa as well. Not exactly ideal. That means it would be in my best interest to really get out some creatures that can kill that even if it moves around. So he's got a lot of targets. Alternatively, I could prevent this from attacking, and that, so that outmaneuver wouldn't become a problem, and reposition. But I could use the board presence. Right. Well, let's just move this up here, and I think I'm gonna go for the old Sayama Spy, and we're probably going to need more might. Yeah. Because if I draw something that I can play, I'm going to need the might perhaps to do it, in addition to using my ability, if it's something I can play with my ability immediately. I would like to be able to immediately use this, but I never really find a position where I can do that, because usually I need to either increase my might or I need to use my ability. And there goes the outmaneuver, so that's dead anyway. Yeah. Now I'm in a position where I just don't have a board advantage and I can't do anything about it. What I can luckily do is outmaneuver to kill off his Dark Assassin, which is a pretty big threat. And this does not have Hypnotize, unfortunately. Do I have anything that does? This has Hypnotize. I could play that and then immediately kill off that. Having my own Firebolt out would be quite nice, but it would die to an outmaneuver next turn, which is certainly not ideal. Let's draw a card and see what we get. Not bad. Outmaneuver with Ambush. I like it. But unfortunately, we need to actually use this now. We can't actually use the Hypnotize anymore, or I mean the outmaneuver anymore, because we've already used our attack. So I'm going to actually have to use my ability now. I don't have much choice. Which unfortunately means that this is going to die to an outmaneuver, if he has another one. Because he can just attack, and then outmaneuver and attack again, or just outmaneuver and attack with both of these. Oh, this is good. Tower of the Gardener is so fantastic. And actually, I should have that in my deck, because I start with 1 magic. I didn't put it in previously, because I didn't have it when I made the deck, but now that I think about it, that might be really good. It would be a way to buff up my creatures using might and my existing magic, rather than relying on upgrading my magic. Okay, well, I can outmaneuver, but it wouldn't do much right now. What can I do at the same time? Well, I can outmaneuver with this instead, and that would leave me with 3 more resources. So I could play another Sayama. It wouldn't help very much at the moment, however. Maintaining board control, however, at the moment is very important. I might have to actually block with this and attack this Snow Maiden just to deal damage to it. I might actually have to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Just so that it'll be softened up a little bit. And then I have my own, which means I can play that and immediately kill it off. Oh, wow. That was a look. That was a look maneuver. Alright. All the adjectives used properly there. So, I think we probably will need... I'm not sure what we're going to need, really. I can use my Whirlpool to get my... Nope, that's dead. And Apao comes out to finish off that because he still has the mercenaries out. No, I think I'm probably screwed here. I can't wrestle board control back from him this so easily at the moment. I do get a free firebolt from this to kill this off, which is pretty good. What can I play in addition? More to the point, is in my best interest to do it. I have 7 resources. Do I have an outmaneuver? I do. Which means I can outmaneuver and kill that instead. And I can still block. Not bad. Do I have any others? No. Alright, so let's outmaneuver this. Or this. Let's go with this. Let's move this down. Use my ability to kill it. And then I can play another one of these, which would make things quite dangerous. Where do I want it? Let's say right here, actually. Might be an ideal situation because I need to block as well. Deal my damage. Alright. Because I saw that he had a POW. I wouldn't be surprised if he had another, and I need blockage. These are mobile. They can move around and do their firebolt thing without having to... they don't really need backup because they're supposed to be mobile. So I don't need to worry about that too much at the moment. Oh, really? You could have played that to deal a little bit more damage to that, and then it would have been finished off next turn if I didn't move it. I mean, it still can be, but... don't agree with that. Still, I have 4 damage on the board if he doesn't block, so maybe he's thinking about doing that instead. Luckily, now I know he has honor. I could use this. At this point, it wouldn't be so bad if he plays something scary. However, using my ability is usually the better option. Okay. Showing all the cards. Excellent. Oh, this is a 1,524 ELO. I just realized. Good, good. Okay. So that's gone. Alright. Now things get pretty tricky. I can use this for absorbing some damage, but it won't last very long. Well, let's see here if I... Yeah, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to move this up here. Deal 2 damage to this. And then play a tank out in the open there. And I need to fill up more spaces as well. I can get a spy out, which would be decent. This has ambush, so I can't really fill up this row, which means I might die to 3, 4, 5, and a 1. Yeah, and when he buffs, I'm dead if I don't block this row. So I have to. There's no real choice in the matter. Which means I'm going to have to maybe play some extra blockage. But I would probably die. Oh no. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna need to... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to play this off to the side. This has ambush 2. No, I'm gonna have to play it here. Because I have to be able to block in addition to preventing a POW from hitting me in the face. Because right now he can probably use something to kill this off. And at that point, I would be in a situation where he could actually I could let slip a bit of damage, and then a POW could finish me off possibly. Like an outmaneuver could have just moved that out of the way anyway. That would have been 3 damage, and then a POW could have finished me. Honor 1, see, I knew that was going to come out. If I didn't block something there, then he could have finished me with a buff to get the extra 1 damage on each, and then the honor. I knew it was going to happen. Unfortunately, I had to let some... Yep, and there comes the POW. Yup. But there's not much I could do about it. I had to do that. But the idea here was, with this setup, I could at least possibly finish this off, because he has to attack this, and I have 4 damage on the field. That was my idea, and even if only this survived, I could still finish that off. Unfortunately, it seems to have been poisoned because of Tower of the Gardener. Well, I don't have the options. The only way I could really get through what he has here is if I prevent attacks. And even then, I'm in a pretty dangerous situation. I need to draw cards, but I need to prevent attacks more than I need to draw cards. Could have used that Destiny earlier. Okay. Well, I'm going to need the Destiny. I can do damage to that, but I'll take 4 damage, and then this will probably die. Oh man, that's not good. I think I'm extremely boned right here. Very much. Yeah, this is just gonna die next turn no matter what I do, really. I can return a target-friendly creature to my hand, but I can't return my opponent's card. This would be left with 2 HP. The alternative is to move it down and not take that swing. And build up more defenses. Right. So let's get out this here. Get some backup here to prevent a POW. Something back here for more tankage. Attack that once. Maybe I should have done that first to draw the card. I'm screwed. I'm very, very screwed here. And I think this is just really at this point weighing me down. Now I can play it while still drawing a card, but it's weighed me down for a while. And, well, the same thing for the Whirlpool. They're useful, but I haven't actually used them much because they're usually better options available. Oh, man. Now, he has so many ways to kill me now. Well, his board is almost full, and that's GG. And a very good game it was. And he left, of course, as it automatically does so. Oh, but you know what? That was a good game. And I'll see you next time.